Hello, dear viewers, returning ones and new ones. My name is Teresa, and I'm reading from excerpts from the lessons in the Course in Miracles and reflecting upon parts of text in every lesson. So today we have come to lesson number 21. I am determined to see things differently. Before I sat down in front of my computer today, I've been for a walk. And I've been contemplating for a few days the last lesson number 20. That I am determined to see. I'm determined to see. And now we have come to what am I determined to see? Just see. A bit of a riddle, exciting one. And I am determined to see things differently. And there is no concept as far as I can see in what way, but I can imagine that it could be in a freer way. That would give me more peace. So, I am determined to see things differently. And I will see if I'm a bit right in where this is taking me. Us. Yes, it's an extension of the preceding one. And this time we are encouraged to do some specific mind-searching periods to grasp and to get a feeling of what kind of altering of the seeing that the book is talking about. And there will be practice periods, and where I am going to repeat this idea to myself. I'm looking forward to this. As new viewers might not know, is that I'm not reading this for the first time. I started in the 90s, and old viewers know that I've been I've been going in and out in this in the understanding and how open I am to the text. And this time I do it on YouTube, and then listening after sometimes to hear what am I saying, what comes to me when I read the lesson, and it's a great way of exploring this. So I go ahead with some sentences now. They can come emotions, and will of course come emotions, because always when one is altering, calibrating some old patterns, or trying to see some concepts or whatever it can be in the register of the inner being, feelings and emotions will come up. Of course, we are humans in bodies and chemistry and everything. So I'm prepared. So the little thoughts that can come up of anger or escaping the practice periods, or it's very easy to I will read. Try therefore not to let the little thoughts of anger escape you in the practice periods. Okay, so if I get angry in this coming, that is kind of a cliffhanger. If I get angry and agitated in the coming exercises, I will be there with the anger. I understand it that way. And not be afraid of it. Not be afraid. The whole book, Course in Miracles, is about not being afraid. All right. So, as I search my mind in the coming lessons for all the forms that will attack me, as thoughts present themselves, I shall hold each one in mind while I tell myself. And here I'm supposed to go into some persons who are challenging or who have been challenging. And I have one person, actually a family member, who is no longer with us, but sometimes memories of that encounters we had can come up, and it's still hurtful. So I will challenge myself, because this is one of the worst scenarios that I can recall, and I will go into it. I will see what will happen. I am determined to see X. And I shall specify a situation here, it says. That came as a bit of a surprise, because I'm off guard. And I'll do it. I'm in for it. And I'm not going to tell this publicly, but we all have, I guess, things that are really wounds that are not healed inside. Or we think they're healed, and then we remember them and they are not healed. So here I'm in. Okay, situation. There were a few, of course, as it was a family member. So I will take one situation specifically. Okay, that one. All right. And I am determined to see. That specific situation 5 years ago differently. Now what is happening? I'm going too fast here. This is very much me. Going to do it and then, oh yeah, I've done it, ready, can I? No. This is about landing. And unease arises in me, of course, right now. Not very badly, but it is there already. This is interesting, because I felt really good and neutral in beginning reading, and now I'm asked to go back in my life and an uncomfortable memory, because that is the practice for today. And I'm doing it because I am determined to see things differently. I will go on. Yes, I'm asked to be as specific as possible, and in my mind I was specific. I could even smell the room of that day and the atmosphere and everything that is tied to this situation, and so no problem with that. So I am specific in this practice. And here comes a suggestion that I may focus my anger on a particular attribute of a particular person, and I am, no doubt, believing that the anger is limited to this aspect. Okay, and if my perception is suffering from this form of distortion, and it is, I shall say, I am determined to see the attribute, the thing we were arguing about. No, I'm misunderstanding. I'm determined to see, okay, not the thing we were arguing about, it is the attribute of the person I'm annoyed at. And the attribute was greed, okay? So, wow. I am determined to see the greed and cringiness in X differently. And I'm itching on my knee right now because I feel nervous. And as the text has told me before, this lesson, in lesson number 21, this was supposedly supposedly, going to happen. That strong feelings, not positive ones, could arouse, and they have. Welcome. And this is it. I am determined to see the greed and I think it's stingy, gringy, anyway, lack of generosity. The severe lack of generosity in this person acts differently. Okay, I'm not seeing it differently right now, but I'm satisfied that I am determined to do it. I take steps here. I'm turning to Tokyo now. Good evening. Are you there?
I am indeed. So yes, very interesting chapter. It's I imagine I didn't actually do the exercise when you did it, but I imagine that it's one of the more difficult chapters for people to swallow.
Me too.
And to do the exercise because it's an uncomfortable exercise.
Most uncomfortable.
Yeah. To recall something.
Yeah.
Where one felt something negative, you know.
Yeah.
It's interesting because we do it all the time, right?
We do it all the time.
When we don't want to.
Do. Yeah. Why do we do that?
That's odd. Well, I think one theory that I've heard, which I think is correct a lot of the time, at least with minor to moderate things that happened, bad things, you know, huge bad things, maybe not, but minor to moderate ones. I think if you do not know the reason for you have one acted in the way that one did, or the reason for that the situation happened, then the mind will torture one about it and bring it up all the time. But if you know the reason, it'll disappear. With bigger things that happened, I'm not sure if that's true. But, you know, with light to moderate negative situations that happened, that's generally true, you know, the reason. I think really reliving it like the way the book says that one should in the lesson, you know, even going so far as maybe the book didn't say it, but you experienced it as feeling the smell in the room at the time that the situation happened.
Yeah.
Maybe that will, you know, get one to actually think about the situation in an analytic and holistic way, and that will make one understand maybe why it happened or get closer to an understanding.
Could I ask something about what you said? Should I understand it as you said that if we understand the other person, then we will not
other person, but the situation.
We will understand the situation. And if we understand the situation, we will forgive the other person?
Not forgive, but we'll stop thinking about it constantly.
Yes. Could you explain a bit more about understanding the situation? What is the difference between understanding a situation and understanding the person in the situation who is uncomfortable for you?
Well, that might be part of understanding the situation. So it might be the same.
It might be the same. Could it be the same, do you think?
Yes, obviously. Yeah, it could be the same, yeah.
Yes, it is obvious for me too, come to think of it. Why I'm a bit slow digesting it is because I think it's easier to understand a situation because it's more abstract, but the person you have feelings attached to. In my case, I did have strong feelings of love attached to this person, also about of dislike at the same time. And then it's the more difficult, it's more easy to judge the person, but I'm not judging the situation because the situation is not a person. Well, does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. And, I don't know what situation you're speaking of, obviously, but if it's one of the bigger, larger ones in life that happens sometimes, I don't know if the thing I said holds.
This was a bagatelle. It was not a bigger thing in life, but it
really?
was a thing that hurt me when it happened.
Well, it hurt you because I don't think. It's for when I have something like that, it's usually and the problem is that it happened. The problem I want to solve of it is why I'm thinking about it all the time.
That's right. Yeah.
So,
and why do we think about it all?
Yeah, the reason that our mind brings it up all the time is because it doesn't know why it happened.
Yes. Doesn't know why it happened.
Yeah.
And we want to understand.
Yeah, I want to understand, yeah.
Shall we leave it to that today?
Yeah, let's do that. Tokyo out.
Tokyo out. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for listening to this very slow pace going through some parts of every lesson. And if there is a practice period, it can go very slowly because this is a process for me and I need not to rush through it. So thank you for taking part, and please like and subscribe and comment on whatever could be better technically, light, sound, my way of reading, my way of putting these videos together and everything. It helps. It's a creative process in many ways on YouTube, and it's a creation. It's a co-creation. Minds are joined. We are not alone. We have each other. And we are learning to see things differently. I am determined to see things differently. I'm determined. Thank you very much and see you soon.